At the end of August, we had the sales loft drift incident, and it caused a lot of nightmares for CISOs because perhaps your organization is not necessarily a direct customer of a sales loft drift or any other organization that may get breached, but potentially key vendors in your ecosystem are actually key customers and they own your data. And so you may have a data breach through a vendor that you don't actually have. I'm really curious to understand your perspective. What happens when you see on the news there's a massive data breach? You don't even know if you're impacted. How do you establish in the first, say, couple hours what your exposure is? What is the process at your level with your team within the organization? What did that look like for you?
I've got a particular memory from that really, really sticks with me. Is not a happy one. I remember, one morning as a CISO stepping into the elevator and finding my CEO there with me. That time is always a fun conversation. You get to catch up quickly for a few minutes while you traverse floors. And in this case, he asked me about a breach that he'd heard about in the news. He wanted to know right away what was top of mind for him was, were we impacted? How were we affected? And fact is, I didn't know. I had actually no idea that it had happened. Now, we talk about all the time about not wanting to be the department of no, as a security team. But what we need to be and what we always want to be and how we judge ourselves and how we're judged is whether we're the department of in the know. We're expected to be the department that is in the know. That was my value on the executive team. And to have no idea and to be in that situation, it just felt horrible. My stomach is like falling to the bottom of the elevator there. That story is one that stuck with me. And along with many others, the operational challenges, of course, and the visibility challenges. And, we'll talk about more here, the nth party challenges. These are the reasons that I started this company and that I'm so passionate about solving this problem. But yeah, not a good experience for sure.